What's good, YouTube? Jazz up next, back again with yet another banger. And today I got you guys with the slashing defender build. Now, yes, obviously in the thumbnail it does say playmaking slashing defender, but the main parts of the build is obviously the slashing, defending, solely because of these two. I'm gonna put them on the screen right here. Those two events. And so, let's just get right into it. Okay, so the position I went with, you could choose between point guard and shooting guard. I personally think it's better if you go point guard for this build, solely for the fact that you get a higher speed, and that's really the main thing. If you're driving to the rim, you want to be as fast as possible. And so right hand, I don't shoot well with left hand, but you're not really going to be shooting on this build unless it's like Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame, floor general, and you're shooting mid-range. But yeah. And so you can choose whatever number, and then I'm gonna get my phone so I can tell you the attributes that I chose in the build. And yeah, jump cut. All right. So obviously the pie chart that you want to go with is the blue-red pie chart. It makes the most sense. You're not going to really get 20 in both categories if you get anything else. So I went with that. Speed pie chart, of course, because you want to be as fast as possible. And strength isn't really that needed unless you're a center setting screens. Okay, so for the finishing categories, you want to max out close shot. You want to max out driving layup and driving dunk. And then you want to max out standing dunk. Now, there's a reason I maxed all of those out to get 23 badges, and the most important reason is that you want to have as many badges in those two categories as possible, because that's what you're going to be doing the most, and you're not really going to be able to shoot anyway. So I didn't worry about getting badges for shooting, because this could be a cool legend build, but like my main thing on this build is to dunk and to play defense. That's it. Okay, so shooting, we'll just put it on 68. Don't want to this is maxing it. Let me see, 66. Yeah, 66. You don't want to max it out because there's no real point in doing it. And I just did 66 so that you have 70 off a dimer, and then you have a 74 off of dimer and floor general. And then if your other teammate is running at that 78, you have takeover. I don't know what the thing for slashing, but I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. And yeah, so you might be able to shoot mid ranges. It's gonna be hard though, but it's not really a shooting build. So for playmaking, since it is the playmaking slashing defender, there's a reason why I max both of these out. Yes, 72 pass accuracy isn't high, 76 pass accuracy isn't high, but Wade, he's always talking about how he's on the center and he can throw lobs occasionally. So yeah, 12 badges, you will have gold playmaking badges, so you will be able to get gold. Oh, you will be able to get gold. What's the badge? Velocity passer. That's what it is. I don't understand why I forgot that, but that's the reason. I don't touch post moves. I don't do post hooking or anything, so I don't need any post moves at all. And so defense, you want to just max everything out. You obviously start from the bottom and work your way up, maxing it out. You don't really, in my opinion, you don't need interior unless you're big, because you're not sitting in the paint. And so you'll have 23, 1, 12, 22. In my opinion, this is a good badge layout. Now, if I had to change anything, honestly, I would take standing dunk off and then max out shooting until I got a badge. But oh look, maxing out shooting, I just don't get a badge anywhere, so it doesn't make sense. Oh, let me try post moves. Let me put post moves up. You only get 2 badges for that. So you're really just trading badges. You could try post hooks instead. No. Okay, so obviously the best way to go is with this layout. Now obviously you could go down here, and if you got a badge you would do that, but if not, just put it on something that's higher. It makes a lot more sense. And so the body type I went with, I was choosing between defined and solid. I ended up going with defined on my main one because it doesn't really matter, it's just preference. And so the height, I went with a 6'3". You could go 6'4" if you don't care that much about speed, but your ball handle goes to 80, and so in my opinion I'd rather have the 82, so that, you know, just cause. And so I went with minimum weight. I don't really see strength as something that's very needed, and so, you know, I had minimum weight. I didn't go minimum wingspan because you're not shooting. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I went max wingspan, and that's why I went with 6'3" instead of 6'4", because if I couldn't go max wingspan if I was 6'4". So, you know, and with the takeovers, it depends on whatever you want. So slashing takeover, as I said earlier in the video, I'll find the how much it increases your shooting, and I'll put that on the screen back then. Hopefully I did, but I know lockdown gives you a +5 to your 3, so it just makes a lot more sense for me to get a, you know, lockdown takeover, because I'm probably going to be running lockdown on this build, so it just makes a lot more sense, because I don't really need slashing takeover, and that's, you know, one-sided to me, and lockdown is just a lot more well-rounded. Okay, so build complete. I'm gonna test this build and show you guys badge layouts that I would run with it, and another jump cut. Let's go. Alright, so obviously you want just like 99, so obviously 99 overall, you'll have a +5 to every attribute, so you'll have a 69 mid-range at 99 overall. So, you know, obviously with the +5, the +8, that's a +13, so 69 plus 13 is 82. You'll have an 82 mid-range at 99.9 overall. You'll also have a 99 overall speed at, I don't know. I think you'll have it at 99. I'm not sure how it shows it on here, but I just know you'll have a 99 speed. Okay, so finishing, obviously, I'm not a big, so I'm gonna wait until the end, because I'm more of a play shot, so I don't really know those badges. So handles for days, you can run this if you're on dribble. Quick first step, you need this on the highest thing you can get it on, which is gold. Really, if you know how to speed glitch, you don't need it on Hall of Fame, which is, you know, good that I know how to do the speed glitch. But yeah, so lob city passer, you know, you want to put it on the highest thing. And then ankle breaker, I really don't like ankle breaker, so I would use unpluckable. If anything, I would use unpluckable. And so that's the four badges I would run, you know. And so if you have a play shot, obviously I would take off handles for days and put it on, let's see, I'd put it on something like, if you get the ball, do the rebound break starter or something, you know what I mean? So let's go to the defensive badges now. Okay, so you obviously get Hall of Fame, so Hall of Fame clamps. I like running defensive leader sometimes. I'll see, you know, maybe I'll take it off. I have a lot of badges though, so it's like, we'll see. So intimidator is a must, interceptor is a must, pickpocket, yeah, not really a must. Rim protector is a must, and obviously I don't have rebound chaser, so defensive leader is not going to be on here. And so this is the badge setup I would run. This is what I would run. Moving truck, I don't need that. Lightning reflect, because I might use that for passing lanes. Pick dodger, I'll try, you know, I'll end up doing something like this maybe. But that's the defensive badges. The shooting badge, if you end up getting a shooting badge on here, I would definitely put catch and shoot on, because you're not, obviously you're gonna be able to ISO, but you're gonna probably be sitting corner if you're gonna shoot threes. So it just makes more sense to have catch and shoot on. And so, or corner specialist, catch and shoot or corner specialist, it's your pick. I would rather have catch and shoot. I don't really use corner specialist. I'd have to see, I'll test it out, and if I use this build a lot more in live streams, I'll update you guys on it, you know, in the comment section of this video. My monitor just went off. Wonderful. Okay, it's back. Okay, so the finishing badges, I did play center on PS4, so I kind of do know the badges. So I would probably put contact finisher on max. I would probably put, since you're shorter, you know, you probably put like giant slayer on, like, you know, bronze. Slithery finisher on Hall of Fame. Low-key showtime on Hall of Fame for takeover. Let's see, relentless finisher, let's see, Lob City finisher. Gonna be catching lobs on this build. And let's see, I would put consistent finisher. No, pro touch. I like pro touch on my guard, on my play shot, so I would probably rock pro touch. And so you can't do the pause, and so there's no point in needing cross key scorer. So that's what I would run. Those are the badges I would run, and that's pretty much it. It's been your boy Jazz up next. Before I, finish the outro, make sure to follow my socials on the screen. My TikTok is Jazz up next. My Instagram and Twitter are also Jazz up next as well. My Twitch is Jazz up next, but I'm not really focusing on that. I stream daily on YT though. I stream on this channel daily, so sub up with post notifications so that you don't miss when I go live. I try and use 3 notifications a day max. I try and make use of 3 notifications, because YouTubers, we get 3 notifications each day, so I'll try and go live twice and then have a video, and if not, then I'll try and go live 3 times. So it's been your boy Jazz up next. If you have any questions or anything in the comment section, please let me know. I love helping you guys, and share this with a friend, and I'm out.